Another one in the books, ladies and gentlemen, and then simultaneously you find out that for whatever reason or another, Stephanie McMahon is going into the WWE Hall of Fame, but we are not here to talk about any of that is going on in Slopland on Wrestle Placenta. So that means welcome to AEW All Out 2025 live review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksan.
Big dub.
Guys, we are here, man. I told y'all this was going to go up, so welcome in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have this as a premiere, so y'all can still live chat. You know what I'm saying? Show all the necessary love that we deserve and all that good stuff, man. We appreciate y'all, every single truth seeker that watches our show. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have faced a conundrum of an epic proportion when it comes to consuming sports entertainment versus consuming professional wrestling. Guys, it is quality. It is cost to value ratio. It is all of the things that if you watch Covalent TV consistently, you know what I'm referring to. It is better in 2025, especially in this economy that we are dealing with, to make sure whatever it is that you are taking a bite out of visually, that you are getting your money's worth. Now, something you don't understand to a certain degree, WWE fans, if you are watching this, something you don't understand is that not everyone cares or is obsessed with the numbers game. Not everyone is obsessed with record revenues, record rating. We don't care about any of that. For some people, it is about a fundamental thing of, am I entertained or not? Did I go into this venue in this building and actually see something that, even though I didn't spend as much at an AEW show, did I walk away feeling like, wow, that was really worth it? Now, Werner, I'm going to ask you a quick question. Currently, who is winning that battle?
AEW.
And are they winning it in a close margin, or are they? Would you say they winning it by like a landslide? How would you say? Well, how would you phrase this? I'm curious.
Ooh, I would say they're winning by a fuck ton. Yeah, definitely a fuck ton. I would say at least 75,000 football fields long.
Now, here's something that I struggle to comprehend. And yes, I can admit when I have a comprehension issue. We all have a comprehension issue or two. Everybody, if you know how to spell, put comprehension issue right now. It's a premiere, but put it anyway. I'm going to see that you put it. I'm watching it with you right now. It's amazing. Magic Johnson, help. Not in that way, but help. I done seen your big ass girl, son. Don't send EJ. Don't send EJ. Damn it. Don't send EJ. EJ want to be a bad bitch, Magic. We don't need EJ's help, okay? So yeah, shouts out to y'all, man. And also, now I've came to a realization of something else, Werner. I've came to a realization of something else. Okay. WWE has dug their own grave. We can agree on that, right?
Yeah.
They're proceeding to jump in head first into said grave, correct?
Correct.
Why does WWE insist upon pouring cement into their own grave?
That's a great question, because they're blind.
Okay, on what basis? See, now we talking. Now we having a conversation. Now we're having a conversation. And by the way, guys, this is all first verse. This is just pregame thoughts. We drop the format for pay-per-views. We have discussions before we get into the show. So yeah, on what basis? Warren, I'm curious. I want to hear this.
No, so I believe it's blind because they're going off of past hubris, past results with WCW. They just think they're above it all, and they're too blind to see that they're in trouble.
So you think they're nostalgia leaning is what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
And we see that every month with whoever comes back for Roman Reigns, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch. It's all, that's what they lean into. That's what they do. Are they going to do it for any other wrestler? No.
Now, the next topic I guess I want to get into based off of what you just said, fan respect. Fan respect is so key to maintaining a good business model. Now, because
Yes.
WWE thinks they're making so much money right now, these people are filling up the arenas. And to the people that are filling up these arenas, you attended a made-up pay-per-view tonight that was strictly intended and created to counter-program AEW, which is the show we're going to be talking about, AEW All Out. As you can tell by the Maple Leafs with the All Out on it, if you're confused. So, yeah, we going to talk about that. But, like, I want anyone watching this that if you're a WWE fan or you might be a Fed walker or, you might be new to the channel, I really want to know from the bottom of my heart, and I mean this, what are you receiving? What are you receiving? Like, what are they dropping off at your front doorstep that makes you go, like Werner just said, what is that one thing that when you think about it, that light bulb goes off over your head of why you support WWE? I want to hear these answers. This is something that is so important to me, and it's important to me not for closure purposes, because I want to see how far a lot of you guys that are WWE fans are willing to go to justify what they're not giving you. But then again, Werner, they might feel like they're being given something. So it's up to you. Comment, please. I'm curious. Comment. I want to see it. Show it to me. But Werner, talk on that point. Let's talk on that point.
I you know, as being, you know, a former fan and have watched it for almost 40 years. Dear Lord.
Old ass.
Anytime I say that, I'm like,
oh, Captain Sarcophagus over here. God damn. Everybody put old in the comment section. Go ahead and drop a old one time for the fun time. Oh, by the way, even though, you know, you may not be watching this not live, but go ahead, man. It's still like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, support. I think premieres have super chats.
Yeah, they should.
I think so. I don't know. We gonna find out. So. I guess we gonna find out. Hi, people watching this. Hi. We gonna find it out at the same time. We gonna find it out, okay? But thank you to everybody. By the way, I have to say this. I have to bring up other recordings. Anybody who has ever sent a super chat or anyone who sent a super chat on any of the streams that we tried before, but WWE keeps taking our streams down, and don't get us started on that. But yeah, anybody who has sent a super chat, thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. So yeah, if you are sending a super chat on this one, we appreciate you. I'm gonna try to have this one honestly up before midnight. It's gonna be almost like just a 2-hour delay on this, if I'm being honest. So yeah, I'm gonna try to have this one up for before midnight. It just really depends on how long it takes for YouTube to upload it. So yeah, guys, y'all are seeing us right now in a different perspective. We don't like this pre-recorded shit. We don't like it. We like talking to y'all live, feeling the energy of your loins.
Yes.
I'm not gonna pause it. Fuck you. I'm not pausing it. No pause. Shit, everybody got loins. We all love to loin. Everybody put love to loin in the comment section. Now, the greatness that is displayed by AEW is merely rooted in one thing. This is another pregame thought. It is merely rooted in one thing. Understanding your audience. Understanding who is coming to your shows and what they want to see. AEW has a chokehold on that. That is something that AEW, I would even venture to say, is masterful at. They know who they're performing in front of. Now, I don't think they expected all the fair walkers they got tonight. Ooh. And if you're watching this tomorrow, I guess from yesterday.
Yes.
But yeah, it is so amazing to see a company that actually has their finger on the pulse of what their audience actually wants. It is so refreshing, and that is something me and Werner have talked about pretty much ad nauseum on this show. If you guys watch us consistently, is like to see a company that understands, hey, these guys like this wrestler, I'm going to send them out there. Hey, these people want to see this person as champion, and they want to see it for a specific reason. Cool. Let's find a way to get to that point.
Yes.
So even if they don't give you what you want straight away, Tony Khan always seems to find a way to get to the point of fan satisfaction. And you can't take that away from him. You could call him whatever you want. You could call him goddamn snowman like people backstage at WWE do. You could call him whatever you want. At least that man goes out of his way to try to find a way to make sure that the product you are consuming is actually this little one word called enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get some enjoyables in the comment section? Goodness gracious, man.
Enjoyable.
And he makes it so easy. Yes, Werner. There you go. Type it in there. Type it in. Invisible typing. That was fake typing if you didn't
That's
know.
right.
That's right. Werner likes to have an imagination, don't you know? He was once a white man, then he woke up a Bigfoot. That's right. Good for you, bro. Good for you, bro. I'm so proud of you, man. Now, my final pregame thought, and then Werner could cook on this, because we got a great card to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I still cannot believe we're getting a Stephanie McMahon Hall of Fame announcement in September. I'm still greatly disturbed by that.
From The Undertaker.
Right now, you mean the Underbiker Ginger? That's what you mean?
The Underbiker Ginger.
Goodness gracious.
Couldn't even be bothered to wear a suit. No. Cut off t-shirt and jeans.
You make
and
it sound like
and sunglasses.
Was he wearing a Janet Jackson outfit? What the fuck are you talking about?
That's what he was wearing.
Was he in control? What was happening here? Okay, all right.
No.
Undertaker couldn't wait to retire. He's like, I could finally go back to being ginger.
Uh-huh.
He couldn't wait, boy. He was dyeing his hair for decades. That motherfucker couldn't wait. He was like, yes. He said, hair dye, rest in peace. Good God, man. It ain't a diss song. It's just a real song.
It's a real song.
Y'all know that. Taker, you know that ain't a diss song, bro. Shouts out to you, Taker. We ain't mad at you, homie. You know what I'm saying? Your ass was wearing Just for Black. Instead of Just for Men, your ass was wearing Just for Shushan. That's what you was wearing. We got you. We got you, Taker. It's okay. It's okay, Mark. We got you, man. But now, in conclusion of pregame thoughts, y'all, it is great. It is even, I would even go as far as to say it is stupendous that there is a release valve for real professional wrestling fans, okay? There is a release valve for every single person that doesn't want to turn their eyes to WWE and pretend that product is something that it's not. Now, somebody might be going right now watching this, why is he bringing up WWE so much? Why is WWE bringing up AEW so much by counter-programming them?
Yeah.
Oops.
Wrestlepalooza could have easily been on tomorrow.
You see how easy, again, it's so easy to rebuttal those type of talking points because they're bad faith. We're talking about it because WWE decided in their infinite wisdom that they were going to run a show on the same day as AEW All Out. That is why we are speaking on Wrestlepalooza because, again, streets are talking. I've been seeing stuff since before we started this recording saying Wrestlepalooza was Duke Juice Supreme with a side of Duke berries. I'm not
and
saying
Stephanie
this.
McMahon got a Hall of Fame induction in September.
I'm not talking out the side of my neck, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying what I'm seeing. I'm listening to the streets. This is what the streets are saying, y'all. I'm not making this up. I don't got a reason to make this up. For what? For what? Y'all know what y'all getting. But yeah, it is good to see the release valve in pro wrestling. AEW being that release valve is phenomenal. I think that is so dope for all parties involved. That's good. That's good. And Tony Khan, thank you for shutting us up. Thank you for shutting us up, bro. Thank you for shutting us up. We did not have a lot of faith in this card. Thank you for shutting us up and showing us, don't doubt me. You know I do this. I do this, son. How you gonna rip it like this, son? How you gonna rip it like that, son? I don't play that because it's action. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, Tony. We appreciate you, man. Now, Werner, anything that you want to go ahead and toss into the pregame thoughts pot before we go ahead and cook on you put your right foot in, you put your right foot out? You put your right foot in and some way, somehow you get all out.
That's right. No, you know what? Shouts out to the production staff because this was a very, 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 very tight show.
Crisp.
Very tight.
Yep. Very, very. And that's credit. Hey, give credit to Josh Matthews. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like ever since he came in there, bro, things have just been tighter. Pause if necessary. I'm going to pause.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
Yeah, definitely pause. If
You know, there's one more thing that we've never talked about.
What's that?
But I think it's genius that Tony does this. Security having headsets. We have never talked about this, but this is genius. I really I always see it and I think nothing of it. But then today I was watching, it was probably the pre-show, and I was just like, oh, they're wearing. Oh, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
That's
because
a damn good
if
point.
If you really think about it, refs don't always go out to the outside the ring area and go into where the fans are. So you have security. Now you got and to have that direct line communication to Tony, whoever.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect. That is awesome.
Yeah, it's realistic, because it's so realistic. It's like, why wouldn't they have them?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and again, I hate to bring this up, but like, why isn't WWE doing that? You know what I mean?
It's a simple fix too. It's not something that's hard.
It really is.
Yeah, so you could easily just do that shit in a fraction of a damn second. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, man, all in all and all out. But yeah, all in all, man, it takes somebody who wants to see professional wrestling grow and thrive and succeed to put on the type of show he put on tonight without a lot of his top stars. Yes. It really takes a lot of effort. And Tony Khan, thank you for putting in the effort, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody go ahead and put a clapping emoji in the comment section. Not for booty clapping, but just for general applause, okay? General applause. That is your military name, General Applause. Okay?
Not to mention having a story for each freaking match.
Oh, wait, no, Werner. Remember, AEW doesn't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. They don't do stories.
Yep, you're not supposed to say that.
It's just randomly thrown together matches. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, no, they don't do that. You gotta lower your tone when you say that to them.
But like to have a 10 match main card and to have 10 stories attached to each match. You never see that.
And wait for it to feel seamless.
Right.
For it to not feel like, how do I say this? What's the word? I thought we were going to be done with pregame thoughts, but this is a good talking point. I ain't going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
For it to not feel contrived and clunky. Like a lot of WWE's main stories are very contrived and very clunky. That's why their match placements have been so fucking weird as of recently. Because I don't think they have faith in their own story. Oh, that was a bar.
Yeah,
damn,
that's true.
I wish we was live. That was a bar. They don't have faith in their stories. That's why everything looks so clunky.
Not only that, when you really look at WWE and their storytelling, okay, how many stories? I know we get 5 matches every pay-per-view, but like out of those 5, what ones really have a story to go behind? One.
Put a word in front
maybe?
of that. Put a word in front of stories. Solid stories.
Solid stories. Okay. But what do you get? One maybe with Chody? Maybe.
That's pushing. I even think that's pushing it because it falls underneath that word I said.
That's like my thing is.
Wait,
like,
hold on. That falls underneath the word I just said, dog. A lot of Cody's storylines are very contrived and for the most part, forced.
Mm-hmm.
I would venture someone to argue me on that. What was the finish the story thing? If you don't believe me, what was the finish the story thing then?
Right.
I dare you to look me in my face right now, my virtual face, and tell me that was organic. I dare you. Go ahead.
All of John's stuff is forced.
Which is why dude, oh my God, you about to have me cooking. Oh, I didn't think we was going to do all this on the pre-tape. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
You got me fired up. Hold on. Wait a minute. That is why.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. But that is why.
Wait a minute.
John Cena's retirement run has been as horse manure as it fucking has been.
Mm-hmm.
That is why you have to try to get heat back on his retirement run by having Brock Lesnar do a glorified squash. But like, what's going to come of it? What's the payoff for the fans? What is the incentive for people? You just watch John Cena get destroyed by Brock Lesnar again. What is the incentive to see the payoff of that?
Yeah. And not only that, what's the incentive to watch the rest of the run? The
Dude,
three or four dates left?
Bro, I said that yesterday. And if you watching this as of tomorrow, I said this Friday. Guys, I said this. That is why John Cena's fucking retirement run has been a failure. They have overthought how to fucking get in the car, cut the car on, shift it into fucking gear, and drive. They don't know. Mm-hmm. They have no control over the vehicle. They don't know what they're doing. I challenge any one of you to actually tell me what is WWE doing right now that actually feels like they have both hands on the steering wheel 10 and damn 2.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me. I want to hear it. That is how good dialogue and discourse starts with professional wrestling. Now, I know a lot of you WWE fans ain't used to that because y'all live in a fucking echo chamber in a bubble, but that's how you get discourse started that turned into a groundswell, and it turns into a grassroots movement to where you can push the product to be better. AEW fans are eating good as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm looking at this from an analyst perspective. I'm not even looking at it from a fan perspective. AEW fans are eating just fine. Which is why I don't understand why y'all hate on that product. Dude, the fans are doing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see fans talking highly about this show midway through next week. Until Dynamite.
And even then, there might be some stragglers after Dynamite, depending on what happens on Wednesday.
Don't y'all want that for y'all selves? Look at the John Cena thing, dude. You can't look me in my virtual face and tell me y'all think that shit is good. And I said this on, I think last Monday. Some way, somehow, this reestablished pivot of a face turn for John Cena is booked worse than his heel run.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much skill it takes? Do you know how much skill it takes to somehow make a run that was at the bottom even further at the bottom? That takes skill. You know what? Warner, we spend a lot of time on the pregame thoughts. I didn't expect us to cook like this. I didn't.
No.
But if I'm doing compare and contrast, and I promise we're going to get into All Out after this.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm getting into compare and contrast, like I said, AEW fans eating good, ticket prices are reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
You're starting to see business become a little bit better for them. You're starting to see interest kind of build with their product. And meanwhile, WWE is getting all of the negative press that they probably should have been getting, but they haven't been getting. And if this Wrestle Placenta show is as bad as I've been seeing, it's going to get worse. Now, for anybody that watch, hold on real quick, Warner. For anybody that watch Wrestle Placenta, I'm curious. Again, do you feel like you got your money's worth? Go ahead, Warner.
You know, I wonder after tonight with how bad it's been looking, what is the outlook like for ESPN? Can they get out of it after the turn of the yeah? Do they have to wait till September next year? Can they get out of it in January? How much money do they have to pay to get out of it? You know, that's my question.
That's a good question.
Because it's not going uphill. This is the peak for WWE ESPN. I hope you know this. This is their peak. It's only going to go downhill.
Yeah, this was their introduction, and y'all know the old saying. I don't even think I need to say it. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression.
Mm-hmm.
This was their first impression. This was it. Seriously. And I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. But I know what we going to do. We going to cover AEW All Out 2025. Warner, let's go ahead and dabble into this card. We just getting to about, man, y'all been rocking out, man. We just not getting about damn near not even 30 minutes into this bitch, man. Y'all better strap in for this motherfucker. Yeah, we going to fuck around and have this up before midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I want. Let's go ahead and do that real quick, Warner. You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and get this popping, y'all. All right, so we would open up with the tailgate brawl, ladies and gentlemen, that would kick off with Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the WorkHorsemen. Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs pick up the win via submission because Samoa Joe would lock in that ever so dangerous coquina clutch. Put in coquina if you know how to spell it. Don't put in cocaine.
Yes.
I don't care what you do with your nose in your own house. Don't put cocaine. We don't need that.
And no cheating by looking it up.
Yeah, somebody, because it's a pre-record. Somebody looking it up right now. Somebody like,
go
ogle. Not Google, but go ogle. They looking that shit up right now, okay? All right, man, damn, we did shit. Okay, we flying in the motherfucker. Hey, shouts out to this.
I just have one thing for this match.
What's up?
You know what you didn't hear?
Meat.
When Powerhouse Hobbs was in the ring?
Yeah,
meat. Finally. Move on from it. Don't encourage that shit ever again.
Now, next up, we would get brand new Death Rider Jr., Daniel Garcia and Shibata bread, Katsuyori Shibata. I'm going to be real with y'all, man. Y'all know
Marina Shafir.
Anybody, Marina Shafir was looking good as a motherfucker.
Oh my god, damn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
Y'all know how we feel about Daniel Garcia if y'all watch our show consistently. We don't even need to explain that. Y'all know what's going on. But, there's a big old booty. This is exactly the reason why we say Daniel Garcia does not deserve any spotlight that he receives from Tony Khan. This was a textbook example. When Shibata has to go out of there and bump and feed and oversell and do all of this stuff, and you're however many years Daniel Garcia is in, that's a failure. He was trying to do chain wrestling. It looked really clunky. Daniel Garcia is just not that dude. I know y'all gonna get tired of hearing us repeat that. I don't give a damn. Daniel Garcia is just not that dude. Tony, you have given him multiple spotlights to show he is that dude. It might be time to go on ahead and pull the plug on him and just chalk up, the loss as an experiment. It just makes the most sense. Let's be real. It just makes the most sense, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all see Daniel Garcia.
Yeah.
So I have no opinion on that match other than Shibata went out there and did his best. Shibata really went out there and did his best, but it's just not enough for a guy like Daniel Garcia. But Daniel Garcia won by pinfall with a surfboard stomp. Any takes on that one, man?
What does it do? What does beating Shibata do for Daniel Garcia? Nothing. Just get rid of him. Either release him or throw him on Ring of Honor and let him die. Let him go to Ring of Honor to die. That's it. That's all I got for this. I feel bad for Shibata.
Now, I want to have respect for Tony Khan's talent decisions and his booking decisions. But when you got Daniel Garcia, even if this was a pre-show, when you got Daniel Garcia getting prime spots like this at this stage of his career where he's shown nothing, I got to question what you're doing a little bit, Tony. I have to. I'm forced to. I'm obligated. You have forced my hand, okay? Warren, I can't even see the vision, bro. I can't.
I can't either.
You ain't even delete this Facebook stream, Jesus.
Oh.
Goodness gracious, bro. All right. But yeah, I got nothing else on that, guys. But next up, No Sex Frat House, consisting of Griff Garrison, Cole Carter, and Preston Vance versus Hologram and the Paragon, consisting of Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts and Roderick Strong. Now, this seemed like blink and you damn missed it.
Yeah, pretty much.
What I did see in the match, I did like. I'm not going to lie. From what I did see in the match, I did like. I'm not going to act like I didn't, okay? From what I did see, I did like. Hologram is really good. Kyle O'Reilly always does his thing. Roderick Strong always does his thing. But I was more so focused on the Frat House to see how they, pause if necessary, would perform in this match. And they hung in there. Even though it was short, they hung in there. I can't give this a cheat code or anything of the sort. But it was a decent little warm-up match, little welcome to the show type of match. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing too special, but it got the job done. And it would end with Hologram and Paragon winning by pinfall, with Hologram pinning Griff Garrison. Any takes on this match, sir?
I thought this was quick, sweet, and to the point. You know, like we talk about promos. This match was quick, sweet, and to the point, and it did its job. That's all I really need to say on it. I did see the lower third for Hologram. Why is he 31-0 without a title match?
I've been asking that question for a long time now.
I'm just curious, Tony. 31-0, not even a TBS or a TNT title match? Come on, man.
Maybe he's holding out the thought of like, oh, I want his first loss to be that loss, that world championship loss or TNT title loss. So we'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see how that goes. All right. Next up, the lettuce. It is the opportunity. Everybody put lettuce in the comment section. It was the opportunity for the ladies to get out there and show what they're capable of and all of their infinite, cuteness, sexiness, however you want to dress it up. You know what I'm saying? They was out there tough.
Yes.
But we got Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa. I'm going to stop right there for one
I'm
second.
like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
Queen Aminata. And Willow.
So freaking adorable.
Willow. Nightingale. Going against Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, and then Penelope, the things were happening.
Yes.
Now, I ain't going to say what things were happening, but just know the South shall rise again.
Yes.
And they were joined by the Sisters of Sin. They sin a lot. Sin. I need some demon emojis in the comment section. Sin. All right. Y'all know that's Julia Hart and Sky Booty, of course. And Sky Booty was bootying as well. Shouts out to you, Sky Booty.
Yes, she was.
We appreciate you, Sky Booty, for bootying it up. I'm going to play this.
Yes.
Just for you. Just for you.
I ain't gonna lie, that girl had a big ass, though. Everybody say it with me. That ass. That ass.
That ass personified, y'all. That ass personified. This was a tornado tailgate brawl. Now, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This small nitpick. I was a little disappointed. I wanted to see this be in the parking lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Me
I
too.
wanted to see this tailgate brawl thing be in the parking lot or be out in front of the arena. I thought that would have been a dope look. But, it didn't happen. It is what it is type shit. And this set looked really great tonight, by the way. I failed to mention that. It looked massive. It was a...
No, I agree. This is how the pay-per-view should look. I like the way this set was set up.
And I like the angle they used when people were making their entrances. It made everything feel grand. It made the set feel really big. Like every wrestler that made their entrance, it all looked good. So shouts out to them for that. But Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata, Willow win by pinfall with the Dr. Bomb from Willow Nightingale on Penelope Ford. This was a decent match. You had the ladies flying around everywhere, getting in where they fitting in. Willow was out there pouncing people. You got people getting put on the Griznell, BBQ.
Yes.
Yes. A lot of booty in that barbecue. Slap some rib sauce on it. Y'all don't need to know everything. Y'all need to know everything. Put some dry rub on that motherfucker. Snap that pussy back. But yeah, shouts out to everybody, man. If you like booty on the grill, then in which case that's your business. We ain't here to judge you. Covalent TV.
No.
It's for booty grilling all the It's for booty grilling all the way. We are here for it. Booty grill. Everybody put booty grill in the comment section. All right, shouts out to all the booty grillers. Now, we would get to the main show. Guys, we ain't even approached 40 minutes. Yeah, see, I told y'all, y'all gonna be getting this. Y'all gonna be like, damn, it's not even midnight. Unless you on Easter time, then you gonna be like, damn, it's just a little bit past midnight, but you know what? I'm still up masturbating. Then in which case, hey,
Okay.
if you look, Werner, that's how we gain fans. That the late night fans, if they want to masturbate and send through super chats, don't you judge them.
Not judging. It's 2025. We don't judge.
Don't make me sick of loose Tracy Morgan on you, motherfucker. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will send them. I will send Tracy Morgan to your house right now. It'll go down. You ain't gonna even see it coming. You just gonna see a chubby New Yorker busting in your apartment in the middle of the night. You just gonna see a Knicks jersey in the dark. All right. Shouts out New York, man. Shouts out New York. All my good people out there in New York. Is that what you really want? All right. We love y'all, man. Shouts out to all my East Coast folks, man. All right. The show was with a hype video running down the highlights of the card. The American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, makes his entrance to join the commentary team, and y'all, I had a brain fart. When I heard his music, I was like, is he having a match? What the fuck? Did I go back in time? I thought I was
All Out 2024.
tripping. Dog, I thought I was tripping. I'm like, wait, whoa. Bryan Danielson is opening the show doing what? Man, look, and now I had to remember he's a commentator now. He gives his commentary,
right.
don't you know?
Don't you know it's part of the Minnesota Samoan
Yes,
diet?
commentary is always a part of that Minnesota Samoan diet.
Yes.
Thank you for that contribution, Werner. God damn it. Yes. Good to know those English classes are paying off. Talk about some
It's so
yes.
goodish.
Goodness gracious. All right. Next up, we see Copeland and Cage backstage. That made so much sense it rhymed.
Yes,
Adam
right.
takes a moment to admire a poster of a hockey player, and Werner probably knows who that hockey player is.
Bob Probert would like to have a word.
Oh, here we go. And then
I'm just saying.
Then he shows up and Copeland fanboys out later down the hallway. My boy from Trailer Park Boys. That's where I know him from. That's what I know him from. He runs into him. Then they run into the same dude in a green superhero costume, billed as the Green Bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Werner is known as the Mayo Bastard, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, his father was there, but he wasn't, hence the Mayo Bastard. He had, Werner could stick his hand through his father when he was a child. He had an intangible father. He was the Mayo Bastard by proxy. He could do nothing to help it. He was just a helpless, chubby child. He could do nothing to stop it. I feel sorry for him. He worked it out, though. Then one day he became tangible, and Werner was never the same. Dad, I can touch you.
Oh, whoa.
No, ain't no pause on that. You went full in hug on your pops the moment he became tangible. That is your Mayo Man origin story right there. The day my dad became tangible, my love for mayonnaise went through the roof.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Put Mayo intangibles in the comment section, y'all. Mayo intangibles. But yes, then yet again, Adam Copeland talks about Christian Cage being his asshole.
Pause.
Just gonna pause it again.
Pause.
I'm gonna pause it one more time.
Pause.
Let the church say pause.
Pause.
Let's just pause again for good measure.
Pause.
Even if you ain't got a ruler, another pause.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never saying to another man, that's my asshole over there. Nope. Nope. Never. You'll never catch me doing that. I'm just gonna let you know right now, you'll never catch this black man doing that. But we would open up on this day seeing clearly.
Mm-hmm.
With Adam Copeland and Christian Cage making their entrance, it seemed like the crowd was going to be hot, and then, boy.
Oh,
We got a rude awakening.
very rude.
We realized it was Fed Walkers with a quickness.
Mm-hmm.
We went on the Oregon Trail and found Fed Walkers, and then we caught a disease, and then it was game over. If anybody has played the Oregon Trail, you know as soon as you catch a disease, it's just game over.
Yep.
Your
You're
crops
dead.
die, your animals die, you die, game over. You got to start all over. It's bad. But they were going against Fitter.
Yep.
And shouts out to my daughter, Dax Hardwood. Because that
Mhm.
man got his nose readjusted, put on some goddamn tape on that nose, and went out there. He ain't even wear a mask, Werner.
No.
Went out there Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. You had a little slippity dip. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, your shit went. All right.
Oh,
Yeah, all right. We good.
okay.
My man with the gurgly audio. Good for you.
He didn't need a mask. He had the love of a daughter.
My daughter loves me and it fixed my nose.
Mm-hmm.
But this match felt like, I'm going to be honest, goddamn, I got to say it.
Yeah.
It was a little WWE-ish at certain points.
Yeah.
The 5 merchandise shuffle spot. I know he was doing it because John Cena, paid homage to him. But
I thought that was because of Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah. Michael Choate said that, but I live in real life, bitch. Y'all, I ain't going to hold you. At certain parts of this match, it got a little WWE-ish.
Mm-hmm. And you notice that's when the crowd woke up, when you saw WWE shit.
It was Fed Walker Central, y'all. It was Fed Walker Central. He even hit an attitude adjustment. And then a Cena chant broke out.
Yep.
But outside of the WWE-rific spots, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give this match a mini cheat code.
Yeah.
Outside of the WWE-rific spots, I would say this was it wasn't a full cheat code, so drop your control emoji still. But I would say this was a mini cheat code. I am not willing to give it more than that. I don't know about you, Warner. I'm not. But
no, just because of the WWE-rific stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it a cheat code, but that WWE-rific stuff, that took some points off of me.
Mm-hmm.
But Adam Copeland and Christian Cage won by pinfall with a spear from Copeland on Cash Wheeler. But not before. I meant to say this. Beth Phoenix is all elite, baby. I said it. Didn't I tell y'all?
Yes.
Didn't I say it? AEW is not the name droppy promotion.
Ooh.
They don't drop a name unless that person is probably showing up. I told y'all that. I said
or probably signed.
Hey. We gonna find out, but I told y'all that, yo. I said, you don't really see AEW do that. So I knew when Adam Copeland mentioned Beth on Dynamite, I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. And obviously Beth Phoenix came out there looking like goddamn Wonder Woman. Of course she did. She looked phenomenal. She looked like she was in great shape. I could see why Adam Copeland fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Beth Phoenix, man. Shouts out to her. Beth Copeland, as she's probably going to be known, But after the match, Beth Phoenix returns to the ring, and Fitter attacks Copeland and handcuffs him to the ropes. Kip Sabian comes down to help them beat Christian up and eats a spike pile driver while Nick Wayne sits in a wheelchair on the stage and laughs and laughs and laughs. Beth slowly realizes Fitter have her surrounded. She gives Adam a kiss and turns around and fights Fitter off. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special.
Yes.
To the best of her ability, but that numbers game wins out. Spike pile driver on Beth Phoenix, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed Beth Phoenix's involvement in this match a ton, y'all. I did.
Me too.
I saw the drones were mad though. I did see the drones were a little
The drones
tight.
are always going to be mad about something. It's just the new flavor of the week for them to be mad at something.
Oh, dog, they was super tight about that. They were not feeling that shit at all. I was laughing my ass off, just so you know. Okay? But let us know what y'all thought of that in the comment section, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Y'all are all so very important. Thank you, beautiful people. You're beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm wondering, does this mean Mother Wayne is ready? Are we seeing Mother Wayne wrestle a match?
That's a good question.
Just, it'll probably be a 6-man, but
we'll see. That's a we'll see. I don't even know what to say to it, bro. That's a we'll see. We got to take the we'll see approach. All right. Next up, we got Big Bill. Oh, boy. Going against a returning Eddie Burger Kingston. And he would be wearing a Claudio Sucks Egg shirt. And Eddie Burger Kingston would come back to do the same shit he was doing before he left. and having to see Big Bill get pinned by Eddie Burger Kingston to a back fist to the future made me want to cut this shit off for about 5 minutes. I'm not even going to waste my energy getting upset about Burger Kingston, and I'm going to tell you why. He's damn near to the end of his rope anyway. And I would never wish injury on him. I would never wish injury on nobody. But he only probably got about 2 more years left on his legs. Let's be real. Y'all know that. We know that. It's not. The suffering is not going to be for long, okay?
Isn't he in his 50s?
No. What the fuck?
Oh.
I'm trying to make everybody older than you old fart. But
no, I'm serious. Like I genuinely thought he was in his 50s.
You're old, groaning like a geezer. Yourself a cracking like an old has-been. Look at yourself, old man. You've got multiple chins 'cause you're old. Do you feel better now, Werner?
No.
You want a Metamucil sponsorship? Is that what it is? You won't be happy until your fiber is processed? Not breaking down enough enzymes, Werner? Okay. But Eddie Burger Kingston, yeah, he picked up the win. Nothing burger for me, y'all. Nothing burger. Post-match, Big Bill and Brian Keith attack Eddie, and Hook makes the save. Hook throws Keith into a back fist, and the heels descend packing. He hugs Eddie and raises his hand. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Can anybody explain it to me?
So what is this going to be called? The New York Connection or something?
Fuck if I know, Werner.
I don't get this. This makes no sense to me. Eddie is not going to get Hook over. He doesn't have that ability to get others over. He's never had that ability.
Now, let's take a different approach to this show. Here's what we're going to do. Because all of the people watching this on Premiere, thank you so much to all of you beautiful people. Again, send your financial lubricant as love. Let's change up the format. Let's switch up the tempo a little bit. Let's go through these results, okay? We're going to go through these results of each match, and we're going to talk about what stood out. I want to do something different. I actually want to do something different. It's going to seem like we speed running. It's not that I'm in a rush or anything. I just want to do something different because I want to see how y'all like how we break down the show. This is going to be a test of our talent. For if there's anyone, first of all, doing a pre-record is a test of our damn talent. But
yeah,
let's do this because I think it is truly a test of our talent if we just go through the results and then we base our opinions off of what we perceived in each matchup. Without even going through notes, without going through anything, okay? I want to do that. Werner, let's get at a try.
Okay.
Let's get at a try. So I'm going to go through the results real quick. This is going to be fast, too. We have Mark Briscoe versus Njif in a tables and tacks match. Okay. Mark Briscoe picked up the win by pinfall with a J Driller. Okay, we're going to talk about that. All this stuff that we're going through, we're going to talk about. Let's just try this on for size. We got Goa and Richard O'Shea going against the Hurt Syndicate, you know what I'm saying? With Goa and Richard O'Shea winning by a pinfall with a spear gun from Richard O'Shea on Mvip. Then we got Mercedes Moné versus Riho for the AEW TBS Championship. Mercedes Moné will retain and win by pinfall with the Moneymaker, retain the AEW TBS Championship. Then we got Okada versus Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada for the AEW Unified Championship. With Okada winning by pinfall with the Rainmaker on Mascara Dorada, retain the AEW Unified Championship. Then we got Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley in a Coffin match. Which Jon Moxley will win by shutting Darby Allin in the Coffin. And don't worry, we're going to break all this down. I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all it's truly levels to this shit. Watch how we go. Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Tekla versus Timeless Tony Storm, AEW Women's World Championship. Chris Statlander would pick up the win by pinfall with a seatbelt pin on Tony Storm, becoming your new AEW Women's World Championship. Now, y'all might be going, damn, are y'all taking the piss out this show? What's going on? No, just hold on.
We'll get there.
Hold on, watch this. Watch what we do. Brodito versus the Don Callis family, consisting of Hechicero and Josh Alexander versus Jet Speed versus the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team titles, which Brodito will retain their titles by climbing the ladder and retrieving the title belts, retaining the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Okay? We got Darby Allin trying to light motherfuckers on fire.
Yes.
We gonna come back to it. And
Mhm.
Tony Khan has a big announcement. The big announcements are back.
Uh-oh.
Then we got Hangman Adam Page going against Kyle Fletcher for the AEW Men's World Championship, to which Hangman Adam Page will retain with a buckshot lariat. Now let's go back to where we were. Let's go back to where we were. Let's do it like this, Warner. This is just something different. I want y'all to see our skill. Watch this. Watch this. Let's go back to where we were. I read the match results. We just gonna go ahead and just do it like this. Where were we at? Right here? Okay, cool. Boom. Mark Briscoe versus MJF, the tables and tax match. First of all, this is a stipulation I definitely want to see again. Because, guys, I was on a business phone call, and I was walking in and out the room just looking at the show, right? And I came back to see on my TV damn near 90% of the ring covered in thumbtacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's what I liked about this, and maybe Werner liked the same, and maybe you like the same. First of all, Mark Briscoe getting a marquee win I fucking love. I think Tony Khan is slowly but surely realizing that Mark Briscoe is his Daniel Bryan in WWE.
Yep.
He is slowly but surely realizing that Mark Briscoe has a grassroots following of people that want to see him get these types of wins and do big things within the company. And I love him winning with the J Driller. I love the psychology of MJF kind of working unhinged because he took a loss to Mystico. So he's basically just trying to do anything he can to win. His heel tactics in this matchup were pristine.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I loved how gruesome this match was to its core. It was just like, here are two guys out here that have a heated rivalry. They're trying to go out there, and they're not trying to one-up each other. They're trying to kill each other. It's just Mark Briscoe is less afraid of getting his hands dirty than MJF was, and that's what got him the win. Literally, Mark Briscoe being blue-collar and being tougher than MJF is what won him this match within the psychology and storytelling of the match.
Mm-hmm.
How can you not like that? How can you not like that? They made a match that is strictly based off of tables and thumbtacks feel like a 5-star pay-per-view classic.
Mm-hmm.
At worst, you can argue 4.5 stars. It was so much built into this, and this could have failed. This could have failed. But it was so much built into this that could have succeeded as well, and it hit every single point where it could have succeeded. I like this match. I am giving this a cheat code. Go ahead.
So I liked this match because Mark Briscoe poured 4 buckets of thumbtacks all over the fucking ring. I also love the fact that AEW never explained the rules for this match.
Nope.
Never. Not Justin Roberts or Oria Katie or whatever his name is, never explained the rules to this match. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Now, that being said, I don't know if MJF has seen our show. I don't know if he knows my disdain for him or not. I'm sure he doesn't care. But he, after last night and tonight, he has shut me up for a little while. Because his work tonight was phenomenal.
He did great business.
In the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, I say he did great business. He did 48 hours of great business.
Yeah, he did 48 hours of great business.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt, the white collar shirt rules or whatever, that was phenomenal storytelling in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Him freaking out over the tax and everything and then saying, "You don't think I'll come in there," was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. MJF did phenomenal work tonight.
Boy, when the people see this on playback, they're going to be like, what the fuck?
Not only that, I would not have been mad if MJF won this match.
No.
I'm being completely honest.
No.
I would have not been mad.
But again, the built-in story of the blue-collar man winning due to him being blue-collar and his grit, his blue-collar grit, dude, that is called storytelling. That is called telling a story in the ring. Something that a lot of people don't seem to think AEW can do. How can you be mad at it, dude? How can you be mad at it?
No, you really can't.
Come on, bro.
Now, one thing that got me a little concerned.
What's up?
the thumbtacks jumping all over the place and maybe accidentally hitting somebody in the first row.
Yeah, it's a little bit
That's
of
the only thing I'm like,
yeah, that's a little bit of a liability right there.
Should have done something with that first row.
Yeah, but thankfully nothing happened. Thankfully nothing
Yeah.
happened. All right, moving on, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like they're trying to put the Allin back together with the help of Jerry Lynn. Let's make that a long story short. I really don't care for that. I really don't care that a lot of Tony Khan's favorites are getting ready to come back. I'm good. All right. Now, we had brought up Goa versus the Hurt Syndicate.
Mm-hmm.
Here was my favorite portions of this match. Already gave y'all the results, so don't say I didn't give you the results. Here was my favorite portion of this match. The rookie versus vets dynamic. The I'm going to make you work dynamic. I'm going to make you beat me. And guess what? I don't think you can because I have experience over you.
Mm-hmm.
MVP working a majority of this match. Shelton Benjamin going in there working like the athletic fucking monster he is. Bobby Lashley working like the athletic monster he is. Them not shrinking to the moment is what made this match everything for me. But MVP's work in this match was absolutely positively incredible and sensational, and it helped get those young guys over in Toa Leone and Bishop Khan. Richard O'Shea did everything in his power to help those guys out too. This was a collaborative effort. That is what I am going to use to describe this match. It was a collaborative effort that at the end of the day, when the match was done and Goa and Richard O'Shea picked up the win, I said, you know what? That is what a faction needs. That is what Bishop Khan and Toa Leone needed. So I enjoyed this thoroughly for those reasons and those reasons specifically. Don't they got a new name?
The Demand.
Hey, shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Demand.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but give your thoughts on this match.
So what I liked about this match is everything you just said, but I liked that they carried that intensity from Wednesday to tonight. Or if you're watching this tomorrow, yesterday. The intensity of this match was phenomenal that they kept that up, because that's really hard to do. I mean, imagine having you're fighting, your person you're supposed to be fighting on the weekend. You're like, well, I got a few days off. And to have that intensity still there after a few days off, phenomenal.
You had every reason to phone it in, but you didn't.
Right.
Yep.
Not only that, Tony, Shelton has earned a title shot. Give him something. Nothing against Bobby. He's done well and probably has earned one too. But Shelton has showed out so much. Give him a title shot. For the love of God.
Yeah, every time he's stepping in there, he's doing the damn thing. He is. And like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, beautiful people, show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Recording. We're recording. I don't like this, but we doing it. I'm showing y'all that we still got the skills to do this. A lot of y'all motherfuckers pre-recording they podcast still fucking sucks.
Yeah.
See how that works? See how we can still do fan engagement? See that? See that? You know, just had to go ahead and overcome a challenge. Now, Mercedes Moné versus Riho for the AEW TBS Championship. I already told y'all the result. Now, I went into this match with a question mark. I said Riho is obviously smaller than Mercedes Moné, which a lot of people aren't smaller than Mercedes Moné. Yeah. And I said I'm intrigued to see what the dynamic of this match is going to be, especially if Mercedes works as a powerhouse. You want to know what ended up happening? Not only did I end up liking the dynamic actually ended up being something completely different than what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
They were in there working as many styles as possible. It wasn't just powerhouse, little person making a baby face comeback. No, they went in there and tried to work a submission style. You saw even a little bit of lucha. Dude, they did everything. So salute to Mercedes for doing what we always known her to do. Have great fucking matches. She's continuing to pave her path to being the fucking GOAT of women's wrestling. I think Mercedes Moné did excellent work. And you know what was even better? Riho has always been excellent at selling, but tonight especially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, her selling was on point. I like the psychology of the match towards the end where it seemed like Riho was really trying to work Mercedes' legs and do limb targeting and try to get that single leg crab in and crank on it just to try to get that tap out because she knows Mercedes is bigger, so she has to try to take her out that way. Everything in this match worked. And that's all you could ask for. I say that all the time. That's all you can ask for. Does everything that is supposed to work? And everything in this match for me hit on all cylinders. I'm giving this a cheat code. Go ahead.
I'm also giving this a cheat code mainly because, Daryl, be honest with me. When was the last time you saw so many different styles of matches in one match like you saw with Mercedes and Riho tonight?
You had chain wrestling. You had suplexes. You had submissions. It was everything. It was everything. Had frog splashes.
When do you see, right? And again, when do you see that?
You don't. Wait. Better question. Who has conditioned you to believe that you shouldn't see that?
WWE.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
I know we talk about Mercedes being the GOAT all the time. I think this one match just proves, that she is the GOAT for doing all those different styles in one match.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to see that in WWE. You're not going to see that in the TakeOver Brooklyn match.
Mm-mm.
You're just, I mean, is this, Mercedes' greatest match of all time? No, but she did so much good work in this.
Yeah, it was one for the catalog, regardless.
It was one for the catalog where you can go, well, damn, that's really good. Like
you don't look back on the NXT Brooklyn match like that.
Yeah, which again, that match does not hold up because she doesn't do any of the stuff in this match or any of her other matches since she's left WWE.
That is, to me, honestly, that is one of the most overrated matches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me personally. You don't know. No one has to agree with me. Just to me, that is one of the most overrated professional wrestling matches to ever exist, ever. Ever.
You know what really surprised me about this match was the stamina for both women.
I knew Riho
going as fast as they were.
I knew Riho had it. I was like, oh, is Mercedes gonna get into some deep water?
Mm-hmm.
And she hung in there every step of the way. That was what I liked about this, dude. She hung in there every step of the way and exceeded expectations, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, shouts out to the both of these ladies, man. They did the damn thing, dude. Let us know what you think, man. Let us know what you think in the comment section.
Yeah, drop it in the comments.
We just over an hour 3 minutes, man. We flying now. Okada versus Takeshita versus Mascara Dorada. Okay. I've been saying this. I've been flying the Mascara Dorada flag since I saw him. What show was that before? It was before pay-per-view. Oh my God.
What was it? It was
earlier this year.
Was it Grand Slam Mexico?
No, it was before that. God damn it. I want to say it was before Revolution. I know it was before Revolution. God damn, but I remember when I saw Mascara Dorada on AEW television, and I told y'all, I said, yo, if y'all weren't paying attention to the way that man performed, I don't even think that's half of what he's capable of. And boy, who would have thought? Who would have thunk it possible? Thunk. Who would have thought? In a match with Okada and Takeshita, Mascara Dorada would end up being my MVP of this matchup.
Yeah.
That man was in there wrestling like he knew he was going to die tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
He was wrestling like it was his last match. And that's not the first time I've said that about him. Mascara Dorada needs to be in front of an audience that AEW can put out there. Like, he needs to be on mainstream television every week. Mascara Dorada is the fucking man. He is the fucking man. Everything he did in this matchup, not only was he the glue of this matchup, he was the highlight reel of this matchup. Now, don't get me wrong.
Big time.
Okada and Takeshita did the damn thing too. Okada and Takeshita, they did the damn thing too. But Mascara Dorada was the MVP of this entire matchup. Every time he was in there, this match went up another level. It went into second gear, then it went to third gear, then it went. He was running out of fucking gears on the gear shift.
Yeah.
For that alone, cheat code. I love the storytelling between Okada and Takeshita. That was excellent too. And I love the sequences they had together. But Mascara Dorada, you forever have my respect, homie. You one of them, dog. Go ahead.
Tony, don't let him leave without a contract.
Nah, hell nah. Hell no.
Tony, don't let him leave without a contract.
He's the fucking man.
I don't want to see him in WWE going a third of the speed. There's no reason
doing a
for
quarter
that.
of the moves.
Yeah, doing a quarter of the moves. Masque Dorada, dear Lord, this man continues to impress and surprise everyone. Now, I don't know if it was investment ratings or Wednesday when I said this match is going to be the Takeshita and Dorada show with Okada playing catch up.
Dude,
I was completely wrong.
like Bandito. What can't he do?
Right.
Like, he's one of those wrestlers. Like, what can't he do?
You know, after this match, I really think he's surpassed Mystico.
Oh, hell yeah. But you know Mystico is like God down there.
I know he's God down there, but we wouldn't have gotten this type of match out of Mystico if he was in there instead of Dorado.
Because Mystico has his hits. You know what I'm saying? Once a wrestler gets to a certain age, they play their hits, and then that's it. Now, that match with MJF and Mystico was really good. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, it was.
But Mystico, for the most part, plays his hits, gets out of there. He's over as fuck. He's God. You know, yeah. Not to be blasphemy. Blaspheme? But no, seriously. I'm going to say it again. I don't know what else to say. Mascara Dorada is the fucking man.
Yeah, Tony, don't let him leave. Don't let him leave.
I didn't think I would be that impressed. Werner, from the bottom of my fucking heart, I did not think I would be that impressed. I was already impressed with him, but I didn't think he was going to find another level of impressing me.
Yeah, seriously.
So if you want to nitpick, even if you want to be an asshole and nitpick, could his selling be a little bit better? Sure, but he's a luchador. They're not taught to sell like that.
No, they're never been taught to sell.
Bro, man, look, all right. I'm gonna move on, bro. I'm gonna move on. Next up,
real quick, I did say Okada wouldn't be a factor in this match. Okada did really good work in this match. He really impressed me. I'm glad he's actually turned it on now and is like, well, I guess I can't be lazy in America. I actually have to work. So shouts out to Okada to actually putting in some good work in this match.
Next up, we got Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley in a coffin match. Boy, I told y'all one of my favorite types of matches is when it is two opponents that they go in there like they want to kill each other. That is one of my favorite types of matches. That was exactly what this was. That was exactly what this was. I mean, from out the gate. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When Jon Moxley was walking through the crowd and he got attacked, I'm like, oh, this fan is about to get fucked up. I thought it was a fan. I was like, oh, this fan is about to get brutalized. But then when I realized it was Darby, I was like, oh, yes, here we go. You got Darby Allin spitting out pieces of Jon Moxley's ear, I think. I don't know. Goddamn suicide dives counted into ace crushers. You got fucking, I mean, everything. You got the casket spot where he slammed his fingers in there. I mean, the fork in the fucking turnbuckle pad and stabbing Jon Moxley in the head with it. Every single thing had you turning away. And then Bryan Danielson passing him a duffel bag, and he pulls a plastic bag out, and he starts choking him with it, and so on and so forth. And Darby Allin is finally getting the leg up just for a man to get in the ring, and you are like, who the fuck? Is that Nick Suffocated Kumquat? And you said no. Pac found clothes, y'all. Let's give it up, goddamn it.
Yeah.
He found a barber in clothes. That shit felt so weird to see, y'all. Seeing him with clothes and a haircut, he looked like a completely different man, which gives credibility to some. I always say to the fellas that watch the show, you dress right, you get your hair cut right. It makes the world of a difference, dude. It makes the world of a difference, but it is good to see him back. It is damn good to see him back. But he helped Jon Moxley pick up the win. Already gave y'all the outcome. I just didn't go through that. These guys tried to kill each other, but my favorite part of this match was when Pac threw Darby Allin over the ropes on a razor's edge onto the fucking coffin on the floor. Oh my God, that was hardcore. That shit was nice. I don't know why I like that spot so much, but that shit was fire. Excellent work. Excellent work. Excellent work. Excellent work. Go ahead, Warner.
Real quick before I jump into my thoughts, you said that you wanted to see Darby wrestle a compelling match. Did this match do that for you?
It almost did.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
Almost. I think what saved it from it just being, to me, another Darby match was the inclusion of Pac coming back. That's what I think saved it from being, that was just another Darby match. He did crazy stuff. Okay. They actually integrated some kind of story and they integrated something into it that kept it from being just another Darby match, in my opinion. Okay? So, yeah, mini cheat code. No, I'm sorry, not mini cheat code. I'm thinking of something else. My fault. Cheat code. Salute to Jon Moxley and Darby Allin for putting their bodies on the line for AEW and to entertain the fans to that degree and to that level. It is good to see Pac back. No complaints. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely have no complaints. From the start where, again, both of us thought that was a fucking fan attacking Mox. And I just thought this was a nice balls to the wall match. I think with this feud, it just needs to be balls to the wall.
At all times.
Like that compelling match that you really want back. I don't think that's going to be this feud. Maybe his next feud. I don't know who that's going to be with. And I hope that happens. I really do. Because the Darby Allin match is starting to wear a little thin after 6 years. Let's be honest here. But I love this match. You know what I really loved about this match was when Mox said, "I got this. You guys can go to the back," including Marina Shafir. I thought that was great storytelling. Great fucking storytelling. And then you just still having Pac appear and end it. I thought that was great. Phenomenal match.
Because it was a part of like the storytelling of the match where Darby Allin got a momentum swing. And he got a great equalizer from somebody that wasn't even involved with the match. So Jon Moxley had a great equalizer, somebody who wasn't involved with the match.
Yeah.
That's why I want to see these guys continue to go back and forth. And don't worry, we got some more on the show that happened with that, by the way. Next up, we got Jamie Hayter versus Chris Statlander versus Tekla versus Toni Storm, which we covered Timeless Toni Storm, if you forgot.
Yes.
Now, first of all of these ladies making their entrances, they look like stars. Let's put that out there first and foremost. But here's what excited me. When Wheeler Yuta came out there and whispered in Chris Statlander's ear, I said, I think that belt's coming off of Toni.
Yeah.
I said that. I said that to myself. I was like, that belt's coming off of Toni. Is it crazy? And y'all gonna be like, no, you didn't know. I swear to God I did. I said he told her seatbelt pin. I said it to myself. He told her seatbelt pin.
Yeah, because I don't think Toni knew until that moment.
Why else would you have Wheeler Yuta come out there and whisper something in her ear? I knew in that moment, seatbelt pin. And you want to know how I knew? The inclusion of back when they were the best friends and all that old stuff, she watched him firsthand win matches with the seatbelt pin. That's a story. That's long-term storytelling.
But hey.
Oh yeah, AEW
said
don't
a
do
dirty
that.
word.
Yeah, they don't do that apparently. Star of this match though, I'm gonna go this might be unpopular. I'm gonna go Tekla and Jamie Hayter. Chris
I'm
Statlander.
completely with you on that.
Now, don't get me wrong. Chris Statlander and Tony Storm performed very well in this match, but I just think Tekla and Jamie Hayter were working just a little bit better, okay? They were a little more fluid with their moves, getting set up for their moves. I just think that they did a slightly better job. Now, my moment of this match isn't even a move. How Tony Storm sold Chris Statlander's victory, A1 grade for me.
Yes.
Her not breaking eye contact with Chris Statlander after the pin, like her just following Chris Statlander with her eyes because she was just that floored and that shocked, and that moment right there made the world of a difference, because now finally, which I've been proposing this since the middle of this year, if not before that, finally, I think we get the unhinged, timeless Tony Storm gimmick.
Yep.
Finally. You thought it was going to happen in the Mariah May feud, and it didn't. I think they had to pivot because they knew she was going to WWE. But now I think we finally see the unhinged, timeless Tony Storm gimmick. And I am looking forward to it more than any of you watching this right now could ever know.
And I believe that she'll be a heel.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I cannot wait, y'all. I cannot fucking wait. Excellent match. I'm giving this a cheat code as well. Go ahead.
Oh, I completely agree with the cheat code. I thought this was a phenomenal match. What I really loved about this match was the women pushed the action.
Mm-hmm.
More times than not, when you get multi-person matches, whether it's tag or whether it's singles, you have people just sitting there by the ring, just waiting to, jump into their spots. I loved that they all stayed in the ring for the most part, and they all pushed the action during the match. We need more of that. Period. If you need a breath, okay, fine. Lay in the ring. There's enough room in there. I believe there's enough room in there to where you can lay down for 2-3 minutes, get your breath back, and go at it again. Not that hard. It really is not. I enjoyed the seatbelt pin. I really did. And the storytelling with Tony Storm and Chris Statlander now, I'm excited because I think they're probably going to go back at it again at Wrestle Dream.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I could be wrong, but they might run this back one-on-one.
Yeah, who's to say Chris Statlander doesn't drop it quick?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Which then we get unhinged Chris Statlander joining the Death Riders, maybe.
Yeah. Because there's a payoff in there still to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Be it whether it's
either way.
Yeah, either way. Be it either Tony Storm or Chris Statlander. There's a payoff still in there to be had. I hope y'all understand that. But yeah, Harley Cameron celebrated with it and all that good stuff. Next up, we got Bro Dito versus the Don Callis family versus Jet Speed versus the Young Bucks. Guys. This is how you do a ladder match. I'm not really stealing the term because we all know what push to action means, but
yeah,
this is what I like to see ladder matches be. Push the fucking action.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to give a very, 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 very shocking MVP of this matchup to somebody I don't even think y'all expecting. Josh Alexander.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. I'm completely with you on that one.
Underrated cog in this entire machine of this match. Very underrated cog in the machine of this match. Very, 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 very underrated cog in the machine of this match. Every time he stepped in there, again, it moved the match forward in some way, somehow. And also somebody that was doing that on the babyface side was Kevin Knight. Kevin Knight was moving this match forward on the babyface side. The Young Bucks came in there and do what the Young Bucks always do. Bro, Dito came there and did what they always do. Like, they're so good that we don't even expect them to not hit their bar.
Right.
So this isn't us saying that they didn't do a good job. That's not even what this is. But what I'm telling y'all is here were the people that stood out that we normally don't expect to stand out to a certain level. Josh Alexander and Kevin Knight killed it in this matchup, in my opinion. They were bumping their asses off. Everybody was out there getting in where they fit in. I'm giving this a cheat code. This is what a ladder match is supposed to look like, feel like, and how it's supposed to be paced. And as I already said, Bro Dito retained, ladies and gentlemen. Give your thoughts on the match.
I thought this was a phenomenal match. Again, another multi-man match where they push the action. Again, it's not hard to do. It really isn't. And AEW has done them not pushing the action in multi-mans. But tonight we got it in back-to-back matches, and it was phenomenal. And I enjoyed the hell out of it. Josh Alexander, I need to see him go up against Claudio. I just do. I think those two would have a phenomenal, feat of, functional strength against each other, and it would be phenomenally awesome.
He needs a feud bad.
Oh God, does he need a feud bad? But him having a feud with Josh Alexander would be nice, or with Claudio would be something different, especially for the Don Callis family, because all they do is have random matches.
Yeah, I want to see him get into a rivalry or a feud or whatever the case may be. However you want to phrase it, he needs it. But post-match, the Young Bucks linger in the ring real quick, and Jack Perry appears behind them. He flips them the bird and attacks them, but they fight him off with the help of Rocky Romero. Wrist clutch for a BTE trigger. Perry smiles at them, and the lights go out. It's Sting! No, I'm playing.
Back!
No, I'm joking. Guys, it was somebody in the comment section, whoever you are, call yourself out. It was somebody in our comment section, a part of the Truth Seekers, if you shall, that said that Jack Perry was the one that revived the Luchasaurus. And if you predicted that, whoever you were, and I remember seeing the comment, you were right. The return of Jurassic Express is here, and Tarzan Boy plays, and they celebrate and walk off in merriment. Now, here's what I liked about this part of the show. This felt like a love story and a love song to OG AEW.
Yep.
That felt like a reset button. I enjoyed that because that felt like a reset button. That felt like Tony Khan going, Jack Perry, let's start your story over. Let's do this again. I might have messed up. Let's do this again. Go ahead.
I hear you when you say that, but I wonder, when they talked about that whole pillar stuff a few years ago, I wonder if Jack, Tony originally thought that Jack would be a pillar of the tag team division with Luchasaurus. And he just got named. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
I think that's why they're going back to this. Now, am I excited that they're going back to this? Yeah. Who didn't love this tag team? They were a great tag team, former tag team champions. I'd like to see what they do in the tag team division. This new landscape of the tag team division, by the way. I enjoyed this. I loved the digging of the coffin out, the kind of new age Frankenstein gimmick with Luchasaurus type thing.
It's alive.
It's alive. I loved every bit of it. I enjoyed the hell out of this. And I can't wait to see if they have a match on Wednesday.
Yeah, me too. Next up, we get commentary hyping up Wrestle Dream for October 18th in St. Louis. Your boy might be there live. You know what I'm saying? I might be there. So, yeah, if you coming to St. Louis, say what's up to your boy. But we cut backstage where Marina Shafir directs a cameraman to film right now, where we pan over to John Moxley standing over the coffin and saying that Darby is misguided. And he still loves him, and he wants to make sure he gets the message this time. Death Riders drive off, and Darby pops out of the coffin with a steel pipe. He's crazy. He wallops Moxley with the pipe, pause if necessary.
Pause.
And zips him up in the body bag Pac put him in earlier. Darby sprays some kind of aerosol on the body bag, and he sets it on fire. Fire. Bam, bam, bam. Everybody drop fire emojis. Let's get some fire emojis in the building. Okay? And also, let's get that financial lubricant rolling, too.
Yeah.
But that was, this is the beginning of what we were talking about, guys. I think these two are never going to stop motherfucking going after each other. I really believe that now. I do. And I'm excited to see how far they're going to go. Go ahead.
Ring of Fire match.
Hey, Sign me up.
Or in WWE terms for you drones out there, an Inferno match.
And then commentary tries to pretend like we just didn't see Darby Allin like John Moxley. So on Dynamite, I'm like, what the fuck? No, we ain't just
Tony's gonna have an important announcement.
We ain't just gonna move past that. Hold on, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. You can't just blaze through that like that. God damn it. All right, let's get to the main event. Werner, I'm gonna deem you the final voice on this. The only thing I have to say about this match is Kyle Fletcher, you did it. You proved you belong in this spot. That's all I got. He proved he belonged, bro.
Mm-hmm. So I believe this was a very, very big prove-it match.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he doesn't have it or he can't go in the ring or anything. I wanted to see if he can handle the moment.
You just needed to see it. That's it.
You needed to see it. And you know what? He knocked it out of the fucking park. I really don't think you need to wait 2 years to put the belt on him.
Facial expressions, move set, psychology, selling, everything was good.
He's the 5-tool player. When it comes to wrestling, he's the 5-tool player.
Oh,
he gets it.
And Kyle, way to shut Stevie Richards up, by the way. Good for you,
yes.
Bro. Way to shut him
Congratulations on that.
Because, dog, I saw everything I needed to see.
No, same. And again, you don't need to wait 2 years to put the belt on him. You really don't. You can leave him in the main event, and you can put the belt on him at All In next year or Revolution. He could be the person that takes the belt off of Hangman.
Like, after this, honestly, I felt like now, after this match, I was like, damn, the TNT title feels beneath him.
Yeah. Yeah, he should just drop it, honestly. I don't know how he can elevate that title.
What more do you need to see out of him? If you disagree with us, what more do you need to see out of him? He's tightened up his promos.
Mm-hmm.
He had a main event presence in this matchup. He worked like a main eventer in this matchup. What more do you need to see? His game tape in 2025 has proven he's there. He's there. But this was the match where, like Werner said, you had to see it.
You had to see it.
And we saw
he passed the eye test.
Yeah. I don't need to see anything else.
With flying fucking colors.
Yeah. I don't need to see anything else. I do not need to see anything else. Push him to the main event now.
Yeah. Name another 26-year-old that's like Kyle Fletcher right now.
You can't. I dare one of you
really
assholes.
can't.
I dare one of you assholes to come in this bitch and say some stupid shit like, oh, but damn Femi.
Is he 26?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Better not come in here. Better not come in here talk about some damn Oba Femi or no goddamn Carmelo Hayes.
He is him.
That motherfucker got more talent than the both of him in his right boot.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. And he's way ahead of what Randy Orton was at this stage of his career.
Oh, easily. Oh, he's 27, so not far off.
Yeah.
But still.
Don't come, y'all better not come in here and say no damn Oba Femi.
Yeah.
I'm blocking you.
40.
I'm blocking you. But yeah. My voice is about to go, y'all.
And here's another thing. You give Kyle Fletcher 2 more years, he might surpass Will.
That's the
in terms of the eye test.
That's the plan.
Which I know that's bold, but I could see that happening.
That ain't bold. That's the plan. You could tell. Look at how he's being booked.
Yeah.
You could tell that's what Tony Khan is banking on with him. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I already told y'all the result. Hangman Adam Page ended up retaining with the buckshot after a war of a matchup. That ladder match was a fucking war too. That tables and Tacks match was a war too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. This show, I'm honestly gonna go 9.7. 9.7. Moment of the night. I'm going to go, because this is one of the biggest question marks we had going into this show. Was every match on this card that we said had to prove it? Did they prove it? The answer is yes. So I know this is cheap, but I'm going the whole card, dude. The main card, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to stick with you on the 9-7. I don't think you can go. I don't think there's nothing there that can make you go any higher or lower. To be honest, if you go 9-6 or 9-5, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Moment of the night, dear Lord. You know what? I'm going to give it to Mercedes. I really am, because seeing all those different types of styles of matches in one, you just never see that. Doesn't matter if it's women's or a men's match. You never see that.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulled that out like it was nothing. Her and Riho pulled that out like it was nothing.
God bless him. That was
You know?
insane. That was insane, dude. All right, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no clear to air. Do you got something?
I got nothing.
All right, it's time to get up out of here because, guys, I got to get moving, okay? So, therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the brazen in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Starkside.
The beginning of football about the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Monday.